I guess. Are you ready to get back to Florida?
Oh, yes, sir. I was just talking to them. I told them, we're down there this whole week. I'm soaking up all the warmth in my backpack, pockets, whatever. I'm bringing it back.
Last couple of weeks, how's that been to rest up finally after a long season?
It feels good. That the long season, the body's finally getting banged up, all that, injuries, mental, everything just kind of shutting down. But it's just good to get a little, refreshment, a little breather these past few weeks. Still getting workouts in, running. It just felt good being out here today.
What's it going to be like to focus nothing but football once finals are over with?
Oh, that's perfect. That's something we should dream for. Just strictly football. Just get to sleep in, come out here 100%, body rested, everything. They're giving us plenty of time off for us to come out here and fly around. So we just have to take advantage of it, be smart with our bodies, and come out here and really progress.
How do you go about in a bowl series, this bowl situation that you've never been in before, to realize it's not a vacation? We still have a game to go, and God forbid we don't want to get embarrassed on national TV the way a lot of bowl teams do. Or bowl games show up that way because somebody gets blown out.
Yes, sir. I feel like that just comes with the leadership. Just kind of instilling that in everybody, letting them know what's still at hand, the task at hand. We have a great opportunity to go down there, compete in the Tax Slayer Bowl against another great team. So we still have a great opportunity right now, and we just have to go down there and seize that.
You feel like you kind of set that tone today. Coach Graham said he called it a great practice.
Oh yeah, so I feel like today was a good practice. Not being out here for about a week and a half, and then coming out here just putting the pads on. But I feel like everybody responded well. Everybody was happy to be out here, enjoying the music, flying around. So I think it's a good first day as well.
How have you seen Steven come along, particularly in the Louisville game?
You seen Steven the first play shaking his head. I knew he was locked in from the first play through the last, and from that game, even out here today to the practice field, just letting everybody know how important this game is. Like I was just saying, and just being a quarterback and being a leader like he should be. And I could just definitely see him growing and progressing.
How much has this offense changed? And I know it's been drastic because it wasn't supposed to have 2,000-yard rushers, and the running game was not supposed to be the strength 3 or 4 months ago. Is it amazing to see how this team transformed itself during a year?
Oh yeah, so that's just the talent that we have here. There's so much talent, and everybody's just really getting a chance to show and utilize their tools. Benny coming in as a freshman. Just doing the things that he's been doing, along with the rest of the backs that's been here. They're still contributing everything, along with the rest of the receivers across the board. I feel like everybody's just really being able to get a chance and show what they can do.
Garrett, what's the key on those long passes? What is it that a receiver has to do to make that work?
First of all, you got to win, and then second of all, you just gotta focus and watch it all the way in to the tuck. Those deep balls, those are the hardest ones.
Are they?
They're just in the air for forever. You just still running downfield thinking about all that, but you just gotta lock in and understand what's going on and just try to come down with that play.
Is there some math to it? Is there coordinates where you need to be at a certain time? I mean, is it more complicated than it looks?
And that's the things. That's what we work on in practice. Running those. Whether it's a deep post or out route, whatever it is, just working on timing, knowing if you need to go to the right side of the goal post or the left side. I feel like that just adds to it right there, along with Steven, wherever he's putting the ball, just matching up.
Is there something about Steven's throw that makes it better for deep passes, and is he one of the better ones that you've caught those on?
The thing I like about Steve has a great touch on the ball, so I'm sure everybody's able to see that every time that he throws. It's not, too hard, not too soft. It's just right. I feel like it's just right. And then Steven, he's able to adjust. He's able to adjust to defenders, so I feel like he's always putting us in the right positions.
What do you know about Georgia Tech?
I haven't really watched much film on them. I do know their offense. I know about their offense. They're running a lot. They're triple option. But I do know they are a good team. I know they're going to come out ready to play.
Just for you going back to a Louisville game, how nice was it after the season you've had to have a big game at the end of the season?
It felt good. It felt good. The whole season, that just came from not sulking, not going in the tank. I just made it a point to myself to continue to work, no matter what was going on. Just continue to work, push through whatever's going on, and then that just happened at I say God's timing. So that was perfect time right there.
A lot of guys on this team made personal sacrifices for the betterment of the
Right.
team. When you get to 7-5 in a bowl game, does it kind of underscore that it was all worth it?
Oh yes, sir. Yes, sir. You just got to understand that, and that's just part of life. Everything isn't going to be centered to one person. Everybody, they have to put their pride aside or whatever it is to get to that common goal. And I feel like as a team and as a whole, I feel like everybody has done that, and I feel like it's definitely paid off.
Did you know that first ball was going to you against Louisville?
When the safety came down, I was hoping he was going to throw it to me, and because that was the look we were getting all week in practice, and me and Steve ended up connecting on it. So, yeah, I'm glad he did.
How did it feel to have that play kind of jumpstart the game? Louisville went down and scored on their first possession. How did it feel to kind of punch them right back in the mouth?
Oh, it felt great. It's right back, put the defense right back on the field, and let's just restart it 0-0. So I was, kind of looked at it as that, and I felt like we continue to truck on the whole game.
A lot of the talk's been about how recruiting is affected in Florida, the bowl game being there. So, someone who grew up in Florida, did you pay attention to the bowl games that were down there?
I used to go to the one in Citrus Bowl. My house was kind of probably like right around the street from that little corner, probably like 20 minutes. So I just going to those games. I used to just go up there, not thinking much of it, just going, see a college game. But it's just amazing. I was just talking to my teammates from Florida. It's amazing going out there now and actually being in one of those bowl games. So it's a great feeling.
How much of an effect do you think playing a bowl game in Florida will have for those kids?
I know they're gonna love that. A bowl game being in Florida, school they're thinking about going to, they want to go to, and being able to physically go there and watch them at that bowl game. I feel like that's something great. I wish I would have been able to have an experience like that.
You were kind of recruited in a hotbed of good talent. Are there any guys in particular that you're looking at down there? Our team just went 7-5, big bowl. Are there any guys that you're looking to bring up to Kentucky with you?
I haven't really singled out one, but Joshua, I talked to him. I was able to talk to him a couple weeks ago when he came up here for his visit. He was just saying he liked everything, and I feel like he's going to be a great player once he gets here.
What was that big recruiting weekend like? Just were there any guys in particular that you kind of nudge a little bit? How did that go?
Yeah, Joshua. Like I said, I was with him for a bit of this weekend, along with a couple of the other Florida recruits. So it's just being able to hang around those guys, just kind of giving them a little bit of the insight, and just kind of hang out with those guys. It was a good weekend.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Yes, sir.